Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The first carry for King Henry. He'll work forward for a couple. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Jackson rolling to the left. He's going to run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Reed Blankenship coming up from the safety spot to make the stop. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. And the pistol, Jackson ready. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Baltimore.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, Jackson. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
A 51-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Malachi starts on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
Here's 2nd and 2. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2.
On third down, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. He's to the 15. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
And this is no good. Unable to convert on the extra point, and it remains a 6-3 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Quick, ready? Hey, hey, sit up.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He gets free. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. And this is no good. The rookie misses the extra point. We'll see if that affects him or the game the rest of the way.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Ravens out front. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it second down and 11. Man in motion is Brown. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike. He realized there was probably no opportunity to come away with the interception. Next best thing, get your hand on it, break up the pass, put an end to that play pretty quick.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
On the give, here's Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
Ready. Sit up. Ready. Finish it up. Ready. Finish. Hey. Middle. Sit up.
Jackson now. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, here's a run by Henry.
Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
That's going to be caught, and he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone, and it pays off with first and goal.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And he'll take this one in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Great.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 38 now, here's second down and a yard. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts using the pop pass. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Brings up third down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
A first down throw for Hurts. He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Second and a yard. A run up the middle with Barkley. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for an Eagles first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At the 37-yard line.
Go Silver, ready?
That's Goddard in motion. Second down throw for Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
That is brought in at the 10. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Great.
Third and goal for Hurts. This part. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. So on a critical fourth down, they want to put the game in the hands of their quarterback. Give them some options. They go with the RPO scheme. The defense sells outs to stop the run. He's forced to pull it. Incomplete pass. Great job by the defense, staying true to their assignments, playing disciplined football, and they get a huge stop there on fourth down.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
On the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter, and
that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On play action, here's Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Play action now. Jackson. Forced out wide. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On the return, it's Covey. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Starts on the tackle. A loss of a yard. brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd and 11. To throw is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Off the play fake. Jackson rolling right. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
2nd down. Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 8 yards.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Great, set. Carl left Yeti.
Again, Hurts. Flushed to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he will go forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. That's a gain of 6.
Now, Hurts. That was incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He'll gain on the play. 63, and 10. At the Ravens 16-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 43-yard.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll go again here with Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 13. First down, Baltimore.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They're going to go right back to Henry. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now, faking the give. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On third down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Great.
On first down, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
That's another Eagles first down.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
The 25-yard line.
Great. Set. Hey, trimmer.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He's to the 10. And he will score. Game on. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll try again here. Second and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to the stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Pistol give to Henry. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead. So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. That's off the crossbar and in. How did that happen? It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Here is Shipley on the return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end, got him. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30s.
That's good.
Still some hope, keyword some. No timeouts, they need 2 scores, and it's first and 10. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is going to be hauled in, he's got it. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A shotgun snap, and that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. He's inside the 40 to the 20. Takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Hey, Alpha. Come on, come on. Hey, report. Come on. Ready. Nice shot.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man. That's Bateman downfield. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. Or pick up a 44-yard.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now it is first and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. Down to a knee, here goes Jackson. And that should do it. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one.